Hello and welcome to Don't Mind the Fade. This is episode 7. 7 weeks, almost 2 months of this. We're your hosts, Kevin, Ian, Nick, Alex. We're all in a great mood. If you ignore the Warriors game today, we were in a much better mood beforehand. We're still in an optimistic mood, but we had a great gambling week, and we can look past a one-game blip for the Warriors today. How are you guys doing tonight, though?
You said it. I was excited to start the day. I've been counting down the days, the sleeps until the Warriors' first game, and that was disappointing. But the good news is the Lockopotamus, Lockosaurus Rex was on a rampage this weekend.
He was out. He was loose.
Out of his cage.
Who gave him the key?
I love it.
I feel like I should be happier about my picks, given that I didn't lose one, but I just feel like I tied.
Okay, you had the rare 2-0 and 2 week.
So I'm gonna get Ian his participation trophy.
Yeah, he finally decided to join us in the green.
You got heart, kid. You got heart.
Real class act, Ian.
I'll take that participation trophy over me losing $1,000 again. So
I have a lot of participation trophies too. Trust me, they I think they only go up in value, is what I heard. But that's
just what your mom tells you, Kevin.
Has my mom ever lied? I don't think so.
I don't know. Probably not.
That brings us to a quick recap. Like I said, we all had a really good week this week. Alex actually came in last, and he profited over $475. He made $480 this week.
What's up?
Last place was still a pretty high bar. I came in third. I made just over 600. Ian went. He didn't have a loss, but he had 2 pushes, and he ended up profiting 650. And then Nick was our grand winner. Put him back in his cage for next week, but he won a little over $660 this week. So 4 big wins out of us. Where Alex and I are further into the green now, firmly in the green, I'd say. Nick is getting there. One more good week, and Nick would be in the green on the season. And Ian, I'd say, is within striking distance. In honor of the Warriors' debut today, I'd say you're at the point where, as Jim Barnett always says, you're cut into single digits before the fourth quarter. You just got to get into single digits. That's the biggest deal. And you are firmly in single digits. So I'm proud of you for that one. The rebound's been pretty impressive.
Thank you. Me too. I'm only down $800.
I'm happy for you. I root for you. I want you to know that. These other 2 I don't know about, but you I root for.
Ian, this is gonna be one of the greatest comebacks of all time.
It's gonna be the greatest comeback story of all time. You know, it is really
almost as good as Kim Kardashian. She got coming her back, didn't she?
Was that Parks and Rec reference?
Yeah.
It is fitting though that me and Kosha didn't have a loss this week, and YouTube owners sucked. So
that's true.
Well, I made money.
First of all,
funny that I come in last and I still made like over $400.
Yeah. Your good weeks are just a little better than our bad weeks, but we can push that off and see what happens the rest of the way.
I'm just good enough to be shitty. Great.
He's had that in his pocket for days now. He's been waiting to say that.
Still landed. We can do a quick recap of our specific picks. I will start. I went 2-2, but my strategy of taking kind of one big bet paid off. My 2 ones I put big money on both hit. My Bucks and Chiefs parlay. The Bucks made us stress a little bit. But they ended up pulling through. Cleveland was never really in doubt against the Giants, so those 2 are big winners. The Warriors, last I checked, I haven't looked at the score. They aren't winning by more than 11. I could get some good news if I go back to ESPN, but I'm not going to look just yet. And the Jags-Jets parlay, I was right about the Jets, but the Jags were not even really close. I think they lost by
Screw you for that bet.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
That's just cute. You can get cute with 1 pick in a teaser, but 2 picks in a teaser, one is guaranteed to miss. Jacksonville is a good teaser pick every other week. The Jets are never a good teaser pick, and it actually worked out that time, which is crazy. But
the money line would have been better.
And the fact that the Jets actually won,
I know
it was just too cute to have another team cover plus 20.
It's for the content. I'm here for the content. But I'd say average week for me, but I got lucky. The ones that I won were the ones I was hoping were going to win. I put a little more money on. Alex, what about your picks? What happened this week?
I won.
Good.
And who you throw it over to your screen? Sure.
Oh yeah.
So I can see.
He doesn't remember his picks are.
Yeah,
I don't remember much from this weekend, so. All right, cool. Yeah, so Miami rolled. The Jags bet with the yeah, you're right. You should only pick one of those. They both stink. I cannot believe the Jets actually won a football game though. That is a miracle.
Worst win in franchise history.
Dude, and against the Rams too. Like that is so satisfying. Like to me,
I can only
unreal.
imagine what people would be saying about Kyle Shanahan if the Niners had lost to the Jets.
Dude, yeah, and McVay is supposed to be like this god among men, and like, dude, he's okay. You're not that great. Like you went to a Super Bowl. You literally couldn't even. You didn't score a touchdown in that Super Bowl. Like one of the most pathetic Super Bowls, and then on top of that, you just lost to the 14 Jets. Like just those two things alone, like you're not who like everyone thinks you are. Like,
and he's the third best looking coach in the NFC West.
Yeah, exactly. If that now, he's aging. A Jets loss doesn't sit pretty with the face. Okay, it's gonna get uglier. But then Bucks KC moneyline parlay money again. My parlays, I'm telling you, if you guys take one thing from this podcast, I have not missed a parlay in like 4 weeks. Just saying.
Wasn't that Kevin's parlay?
Yeah,
but still, it's on mine.
I
approved it.
Alex approved.
You can't take credit for it, Alex.
That is a Lexington lock right there. Okay. And then I had Tennessee minus 4.5, and then Seahawks plus or just a win pick 'em, and yeah, that rolled as well.
Noah undefeated on the season.
Yeah, Noah, my guy, my
Noah,
boy,
that dog.
Dude, the newest gambler under the age
We're
of 4.
starting him real early. 4, try 1.
I know, but we have like 3 years to train him now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a good week. I still can't believe I
watch
didn't even kind of win. I came in last and I won money. That's hilarious,
Yeah.
but whatever. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'm in the green now. I'm looking good. I'm making money. I'm profiting.
Absolutely. Ian, go next, and we'll let the champion finish us off of the week at least.
By $10. Okay. Just kidding. Yeah, so KC minus 3 over 51.5. I'm really glad I pivoted to doing that same game parlay, because if I didn't, then I was just pushed completely. It kind of sucked because the over would have hit regardless of New Orleans hitting that touchdown to cut the lead to 3. So that was kind of a bummer.
That did help you. That did help. Oh, sorry. The parlay did help you though, because if you do get paid out a little bit of profit for that. So the way that works, when you tie one leg of the parlay, they'll just pay you out minus 110 or whatever one.
So it was cool that I got that 180.
Yeah.
From that bet. And then Cleveland minus 4.5. I mean, dude, Daniel Jones, Colt McCoy, like it doesn't matter. The Giants are horrible. Cleveland's kind of rolling. So that was a lock. NE minus 7. I was cool with that push. I think I got lucky given that they fumbled on the 2-yard line again against the same team they did 2 weeks ago. Freaking hilarious. And then obviously Noah's lock of the week. Like, come on, are you ever gonna doubt Noah?
Put that one in stone.
We all knew.
We all knew that one.
Honestly, we should have just put like $1,000 my own money on that. Like, there was no way that wasn't gonna hit.
I know.
There's no way.
And now it's never. We can't have it again. The next one, you never know. But
if you guys had put money on it, though, it would have been two pretty powerful forces. Noah's lock versus your guys' inability to win bets in real life.
Right.
But
two opposing forces.
We can test that. Yeah, at Unstoppable.
That's like Thanos versus the Avengers, right there, of gambling.
Yeah. Nick, you can close us out and brag a little bit if you'd like.
Sweet. All right. I like to start talking about how we're heating up. When you think about
we're really heating up 360 last week.
When you're thinking about Dwayne the Lock Johnson, you're thinking,
we got the lenses on.
Analytics guy. I'm crunching the numbers. I put in the work. I finished work and I'm crunching the numbers, doing overtime for you guys listening. And now the season's progressed, I'm getting more data points. And anyone knows anything about statistics, the more data points, the more accurate it's going to be. I just swept the board 3-0. Would have been 4-0, but the Chiefs, they should score more. And, that's something we're going to see going ahead. The Chiefs can't be trusted in the red zone as much as previously thought. They won 6 games in a row by less than 6. But we'll get into it. Miami, I told you, was going to come in, destroy the Pats. They always do at home, especially this year with Cam Newton. He sucks. That was a Slam Newton taking the Dolphins there. Chiefs, I still like that pick. Would have won until the end there. Clemson, I said it. I take Clemson minus 20, and They came in and they stomped. That was an
All
easy.
those guys that came back were just huge. The broadcast kept saying, like, this guy wasn't out there the last time they played. This guy wasn't. And it's like, at some point, you think the 8 players that didn't play the last time they played might have been a little important.
Exactly. That one was free money. Hopefully, we'll get some more college football bets going here. But in that teaser, that one was also just easy. Like, come on,
Buddy,
Rodgers going against the Panthers, nothing to play for. Buffalo is just absolutely rolling. Denver sucks. Yeah, they keep games close. They can cover spreads every once in a while. But with the way Buffalo's playing, that was an easy win.
What's up with the Mia Khalifa glasses?
They're gone. That was, buttoned up analytics, Dwayne the Lock.
Yeah, okay, pal. I didn't think your head was big enough for those. I guess it's not.
All right. Well, that does it for our recap. I think we're going to try and be a little bit more efficient this week, and we're actually going to skip to what we learned. We're actually going to kind of semi-surprise here. We're going to save it for tomorrow because the big announcement that we have going for us today is that we have kind of a special fun holiday sponsor, a company called Nip Yada. They make a big suite of products all around booze and piñatas.
Two of my favorite things.
Yeah, I don't know how you can really go wrong with either one of those things, but they have a Christmas line, and they were gracious enough to send us one. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually have a special episode tomorrow where, in addition to your normal dose of locks, we're going to hand out in about 5 minutes here. We're going to give you a Christmas miracle and hand out 2 sets of just absolute moneymakers. And we're going to get really drunk while we do it. So tomorrow we're going to do a live convos only, as kind of a special event. We're not going to post it anywhere. It's going to be only exclusive to those of you that watch it live with us. But we're going to unveil our cool little Nip Yada Santa Piñatas here.
Let's go.
Various treats, goodies, and most importantly, little nips, little airplane shots. So the structure of how we're going to do it, we're going to explain tomorrow. But basically, instead of getting our normal allowance of money, you're going to have to earn that money. And the only way to really earn that money is to take some potentially fun, gross, and hilarious little nips. So tune in tomorrow. We're going to be live at 7:30, Christmas Eve. Nobody should be working on Thursday. None of the 4 of us are. It's the only reason that we are agreeing to do something so aggressive on a Wednesday night. But we're going to have a ton of fun with it. We're really excited. We think that Nip Yada is going to bring in hopefully a crowd. We're going to have some of their fans that are going to be tuning in to see what the product's all about. We think it's going to be a lot of fun, hopefully some good content for you guys. And how can you go wrong with getting 2 sets of picks for us? All we do is win money right now. So let's, we're just going to give you a double dose of it. Merry Christmas to you all. Tune in tomorrow, 7:30 live combos. What'd you say?
Tune in tomorrow. Kevin's going to get weird. So if not for the locks, you're going to see Kevin get weird. So
I'm going to have at least 2 of those little baby cores. I'm going to have at least 2 tomorrow.
Kevin, you're kind of like that piñata, as you always get beat by us. So
that's good. Don't make me share my screen again.
And yours white is it too?
It's red. Santa's pretty white though. So yeah, tune in tomorrow. We're gonna have a ton of fun with it. We're gonna try and promo it and hopefully have a really good time. If you guys don't join them, the 4 of us are just gonna get drunk by ourselves, and that's not very fun. So come through and have some fun with us. Get in the chat. I'm sure that Ian will get even weirder than he normally does in the chat. He's had a couple of these nips
about the Raiders.
We're gonna see. What
are they like? 1-3 for the last 4 games? It's over.
Said you started talking shit. They beat the Broncos and then have lost every game convincingly.
I know.
It's you, dude. It's the curse of Ian.
I think
they stopped gambling against them. They started winning. They started losing.
Literally.
Hey, guys, I think for tomorrow we should invite Josh Gordon on set, because he's clearly not doing anything tomorrow or for the rest of however, because did you guys just get a notification that he just got caught again with substance abuse and he won't be allowed to practice?
Do you think that we know Josh Gordon? We should call him up.
I mean,
he's obviously
he's down to drink. So. Yeah, he's down to get fucked up.
He's not doing anything better.
He and Dwayne Haskins are going to join us.
NFL, let my man get fucked up.
Hey, you want to come over and hang out and beat this Nip Yada with me and 3 other friends? All dudes, but you should come.
Not very good looking, all dudes.
Yeah, he's like, you guys got Hennessy? We're like, no.
All dudes and sometimes a baby too.
Yeah.
Sometimes a baby.
Yeah, possibly a kid. It's gonna be super sick though.
But yeah, I mean, so who knows? Maybe we'll get a Josh Gordon appearance tomorrow. The only way to find out is to tune into Live Convos. Check out our social media. We'll have some more details on there. But 7:30 tomorrow night, special episode, second serving of locks. We're pumped. Hopefully you guys are pumped, and we will see you guys tomorrow. But
So let's go.
we still have some bets to give today, so let's take a really quick break, and then we'll come back in a couple seconds and do our picks for our Alpha Ian this week. All right, and we are back. Ian, you're the Alpha. I know we're going a little quicker today, but I think that's a little better. We can be efficient. We're doing 2 episodes this week, so you can guide us. Tell us who you want to give the picks. We'll give our normal 3, our lock at the end, and we'll win some more money.
Okay, let me just recap when I was the Alpha last time. I lost $500, so hopefully you guys have better picks for me.
$500 is not. I mean, it's not the worst you've done.
That's true.
I've been
It could have been 1,000 again.
We've done work.
it was just a second. I'm looking back at my scores, and in the first week I lost $900. Forgot about that one.
We really set a good standard for the fact that it's all about credibility in the gambling world, and we have a lot of it. I think we have credibility in spades.
If you just listen to the last week's episode, we have credibility coming out everywhere.
That's true. All of our
me and Coach and I are scrubbing every other episode off the internet besides last week.
Pretty much.
Okay. Anyways, let's go with Lex.
All right.
Give me your locks.
Locky Lexington, let's go. I'm going to start off with my parlay this week that I'm going to have. My sexy parlay, my sex lay. I'm going to go with Tampa, Browns, and Bears, all money line, all sex lines. Let's go.
Who are the Browns playing?
The Browns are playing the Jets.
Jets.
So, and the Browns actually have to win, and Baker's balling. The only team here that kind of scares me, well, I mean, Tampa Bay and Bears both kind of scare me, but this one was more like just for shits. This is a little more fun. The other ones are too easy. This one's got a little sprinkled juice into it because the Bears and Tampa
wins this game. Like they're at this point, they got so lucky that there's no way they're gonna win. Like
right, and honestly, Mitch looks adequate. Like he doesn't look
the perfect word.
He doesn't look like he's definitely better than Foles. With that line, like at least with Mitch, he can like escape from the pocket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where like
that line comes out to -109, by the way.
So it's still not even. I don't think.
Yeah, it's a little under. I do think that generally speaking, if you can get at least decent odds to bet against Jacksonville and the Jets, though, you're usually in a good place.
Right, and then the Tampa Bay just has to beat the Lions.
Yeah,
which is the only thing that's kind of scary. Yeah, right. Me too. Because I mean, the Falcons were meant to lose the game against this weekend against Tampa Bay, whether they were up, 30-7 again.
They were losing.
It doesn't matter.
Unreal. They're what? They're the only team like in the NFL history to have that percent marker of a game like to win be like 97% or above, and them to have lost 5 times with that.
And there's like 4 of them were in the first 5 weeks or something ridiculous.
That's actually incredible.
You know how it's like if you're a Seahawks fan, every single game it's just like thrilling, like. You know what I mean? You're on the edge of the seat, but you end up winning. It's like the complete opposite for Falcons.
Dude, it's literally it seriously is.
It's just disappointment at the end. Just sadness.
Yeah, being a Falcons fan, that sucks. I'd rather like I don't know.
I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
Yeah.
They might have a real good pick this year. They could be cute in the future. We'll see.
They have potential. I mean, they should have won those games. If they win those games, they have 97% chance plus of winning. They're in the playoff conversation.
Oh yeah, 9 wins or something.
Literally, it's laughable at this point. Also, who comes up with that percentage? That's some guy that's like, yeah, this feels like 97%.
You know who it is?
Right. This is 97 right here.
It's the
no, put your fucking Mia Khalifa glasses off. You ain't shit. All right. Okay, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin's trying to copy Nick. Be funny. This is
I had him on first.
Humor. Yeah. Okay. All right. My next pick is gonna be. I'm gonna go with the Colts.
-1.5.
-1.5.
That's against the Steelers.
Against the Steelers.
Oh, you think they're going to go 4 straight losses?
I think that they get killed. They suck. I think they're actually really bad.
They're really bad.
I think that I think that losing to Bengals, they could kind of wake up next week. But I think the Colts have to win this game. I think the Colts are a better team. I do think that it's going to be a good game, but I think the Colts win.
What's most surprising, I think it's just because they've had like 8 linebackers get injured over in Pittsburgh, but like the Bengals, I'm a Giovanni Bernard fan, and I had him in all over the place in fantasy. He had like 20 rushing yards a game for the last like 8 games. He ran all over that defense.
All over it.
He's not ran the ball.
And he's not an all-down back. He's not somebody who should do that. He's somebody that should catch a flex and then run it, 30 yards down. That's going to get all his yards. He was running in between the lines. Like
Jonathan Taylor
made Gio look like it was like 2013 again.
Yeah.
No, for real. So I can only imagine what Jonathan Taylor and Quentin Nelson are going to do.
Yeah,
I
rip
think,
it apart.
The Steelers are good, and I still think that they're not bad, but they have lost too many linebackers at this point. Like Bud Dupree and Devin Bush are just too irreplaceable, it seems like. But it does scare me when they're back at home and a little bit of a revenge.
Yeah, is it weird that I would have liked that bet more if they won last night?
Yeah, it is a little weird.
I mean, it makes sense though.
You know what I mean? Like I just 4 in a row. I don't know.
Yeah, 4 in a row is tough, but I mean, dude, they're playing. They're playing the Colts.
Take the better team. I don't think it's a bad strategy.
Defense is good, and
I looked at it.
Their offense is terrible. They have no running game. Big Ben just isn't throwing the ball well. But
yeah.
Okay, so
it's a weird sport though.
Not my last one, but before my lock, I'm gonna take this. I've been rolling with Mr. Hurts with the Eagles, and I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm going to take Eagles minus 2.5 against the Cowboys.
I almost took this one too.
I was expecting an over there from the overtaker.
No, I thought about it, but I was looking at the over, and Dak Prescott is still the leading passer and like has the highest, like he's still the one I talk about like on the ESPN app, even though he hasn't been playing for the last 7 weeks.
Guys,
like
I will never
Andy
take
Dalton,
over.
Nobody has even like an offensive player hasn't even like changed since he got hurt.
Guys, I will never take over if Andy Dalton is involved after that Cowboys and Cardinals game we watched together at the worst Buffalo Wild Wings in America.
Yeah, Kosha drank 6 big ass lagers.
Experience in my life. I had like 12, 15 beers.
You could not form a sentence to save your life.
Nothing's changed.
Probably the only way to experience a Buffalo Wild Wings, though.
Yeah, right. Dude, there were so many divorced dads there. It's so sad. It's so sad.
My goodness. Okay. They're minus 108, so you get slightly better odds than normal. Are you doing your 250 everywhere, Alex?
Yeah. Let's just roll.
All right. So a little 3-way moneyline parlay, Indy and Philly. Some slight favorites. I like it.
Cool. Ian, what do you think?
Good morning. You know what? I don't know why. I don't like Chicago.
Okay. All right, come on that, bro.
Parlay. Even though it's against the Jags, I don't know why. Indy, I would love them. Like in a vacuum, I love them, but I just don't.
You're such an Indy guy. You're an Indy Titans guy. Like
I just don't see this team losing 4 in a row that much.
He's scared of the Jags against the Bears. He likes Indy. He likes the Titans.
Who is this?
I don't know.
He's getting too used to winning.
We need to humble him.
I do like Philly though. That's a good pick.
Thanks, bro.
All right, who do you want
next? Can't wait for them to
go.
get fucking murdered.
You want me or Nick next?
Let's hear it, Kevin.
You want me to go? All right.
Best for last.
Right.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, no, that was the most obvious thing I heard. Okay, I'm gonna start because I do this every week. I take one.
Is that B-Craft? Let's go. B-Craft in the chat.
No way. Hey,
that is our JV football head coach.
Let's go.
JV football coach. In the chat, that's hilarious. Legend alert. All right, my first pick, Ian. I'm going to go away from football. I'm going to take the Bucks minus 3.5 tomorrow over the Celtics in their NBA opener. Basically, I think that Giannis is going to be – he doesn't seem like a guy who's going to coast after getting that big extension. It just feels like a statement game. Kemba's still hurt for the Celtics. The Celtics got trounced in both their preseason games, and the Bucks looked great. I think the Bucks just signed or they have some big acquisitions from this offseason. I think it's like kind of a statement game. I think they win running away. It could kind of remind me of the Nets-Warriors game tonight, where a team that's good but maybe not elite like the Celtics, especially without Kemba, just kind of gets outclassed by a team that might be in the title contention. So I'm going to put $200
not playing tomorrow?
On that game, huh?
Wait, did you say Kemba's not playing tomorrow?
Kemba's out. Yeah, I think he's out for a couple weeks. He's out for a while. But yeah, there's no Kemba tomorrow.
Okay.
So it is in Boston. That's the only thing that scares me a little bit. NBA season opener. But again, I just think Milwaukee's better. And I think you can take advantage of some lines early in the season before Vegas kind of figures out how good each team is. So I'm going to take the Bucks there, the basketball Bucks, that is. I'm going to take the Washington football team minus 2.5. I believe that they are playing. I had this. They're playing the Panthers. They're minus 106. The only thing that scares me is they may not have
Evan, that's your team right there.
Because of Haskins appearing at a strip club without a mask after their game, which is just
maybe put him in.
Hey, risk it. You got to risk it for the biscuit every once in a while.
So I don't know what their quarterback situation is, but basically they win. Their defense is unreal. If you look at the Panthers, they've kind of struggled lately. They have nothing to play for, and I mean Washington does. They clinch a playoff spot. They win the NFC East if they win this game. 2.5 just feels like a really good line. I think that the Panthers struggle to score more than 13 or so points, and Washington just gets just enough done to win that game, especially with their running game. The Panthers haven't stopped anyone all season, and Washington is, I think, may have an argument, especially with the Steelers faltering. They might have the best defense in the league right now. I think them and the Colts are up there, but they're absolutely an elite defense right now, especially that defensive front. So I just like them in a game that they should win, and they have more to play for, and it's only minus 2.5.
So just a heads up, I don't know if this means a lot, but I just looked up Alex Smith on Yahoo Fantasy, and he's projected to play. So,
okay, yeah, I mean that makes me feel even better then, honestly, because I was mostly worried about them having to roll like a practice squad guy, and the Niners just picked up the best practice squad quarterback in the league, so there's nobody left really. I'm putting 200 on this as well. My third pick is I'm going to take an over. I'm going to take an over in the Miami and Vegas game. It's over 47.5, which feels low to me. Basically, I think Miami's offense is coming together a little bit. Vegas has literally stopped nobody. They have given up points to everyone that they play. And conversely, except for that Falcons game, they've scored on everyone they've played. Even some of the good defenses they've seen, they've put up 27, 30 points pretty routinely. I think Vegas bounces back at least a little bit. They're fighting for their playoff lives. If they lose this game, they're just unequivocally, like they're mathematically eliminated. If they win, they're technically still alive, I believe, depending on some other results. So I'm going to ride them a little bit, and also the fact that I think that Miami's offense is sneaky, putting some things together. And I think last week they struggled, but I'm going to chalk that up to Bill against a rookie quarterback and give them a little bit of credit there. So I'm going to put 150 on Miami Vegas over 47.5.
Flexing some pretty big words on the crowd here, Kev. Trounced and then unequivocally, you think you're cool, dude?
Anything over 8 letters, I just know you can't spell. So I
don't know.
What?
I don't know.
I can't read. So.
What'd you say? Ian?
Nothing. I do like the picks. I think I'm gonna stay away from Washington though, just of the off chance I'm gonna be betting with Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a fair point. Fair point.
No way.
I will never bet with Dwayne Haskins. I do like Milwaukee, especially knowing that Kemba's out, because Kemba's a dog. And at first glance, I didn't like the over pick, but when you explained it, I liked it more. So good job.
Aw, how cute. Okay, Kosha, you're up.
All right. I know I got
all right.
I'm sure Ian's thinking, but I'll start with my other ones first. My first one, this is one of those bets that makes you feel uncomfortable. I don't really like it, but it's a dog. I've been taking too many favorites. I got to switch it up. It's going to be Vikings +7 against Vikings.
Wow. I don't know how. We don't take a lot of underdogs on this pod, which is probably a bad thing. But, I like it.
It looked all right. It wasn't like as good as it was a couple of weeks ago. They couldn't get the ball. They had it for like a third of that game, like a quarter of that game against the Chiefs. Drew
Betting
Brees,
on Kirk Cousins is always a wild ride. I love that.
Exactly. This one, 7 points. Kirk Cousins, wild ride. It is a rematch from last year, playoff game. It stays kind of close. I don't know why. I'm just feeling it. I'm gonna do 150 on that.
I feel like these games are always close too. I don't feel like
I hate that bet.
Yeah,
I can't lie. I hate that bet.
No way. I actually love that.
I love the balls though.
If you hated it so much, you would take the Saints, but you didn't. So
that is true. That is true. I just want to stay away. I don't like that it's 7. If it was 7.5, I'd like it way more. But 7 is just so pushy.
150 on 7. I'm cool with pushes. A push is a win.
That's a push is. I guess not losing is winning for you guys. It couldn't be me, but
let's also see if Drew Brees breaks any more ribs by next week, because you never know. Apparently, he breaks one every day.
Yeah, he coughed. He took a shit.
Yeah,
broke a rib.
Yeah, exactly.
He farted. Broken rib.
He's cramping. Cramp.
Give that guy some Gatorade. He's calling his wife like taking a shit to go get him some Gatorade real quick. He needs his electrolytes.
Yeah, right.
My next bet is this one's gonna be comeback central. There's no way they don't bounce back from this. Rams money line against Seattle.
I almost took this too.
Plus,
106, by the way.
plus what?
Plus 106.
Perfect. That's gonna be 200 on that one. I think they bounce back. That's an embarrassing loss. They're still a good team. They're gonna be able to get pressure. Aaron Donald on Russell Wilson. They're in Seattle, but this season that doesn't mean much. This neutral ground. It's a toss-up, but I think the Rams after that loss bounce back harder than the Seahawks after not even covering against the Washington football team.
Yeah. I think the NFC West is kind of a circle. It's like I feel like we have the Rams number. The Rams always beat Seattle. Seattle kills Arizona, and Arizona always beats us. It does feel very cyclical like that.
Arizona owns us.
Arizona owns us.
I like that plus money too.
Yeah.
On that one.
Yeah.
So that's 200 there. And then my last one, this is one I know Ian's going to take, is going to be Heat minus 4.5 tomorrow.
Oh,
Shirt on. I'm wearing
who are they even playing?
this shirt, won the Heat. It got into the finals. I wore it like every game that they were playing during the bubble. And we all
That shirt won Nick and I a lot of money.
They're
did.
minus 5.5, by the way.
I see minus 4.5 right now, but either I'm taking it. Whatever. Slam it. That's gonna be for 150 on that.
150.
I think the Heat healthy are gonna come back. They're not like they don't seem like a team that gets like the hangover. They play in Miami. If they were gonna get a hangover, it would have been last season or any day for them. Bam's healthy. They're gonna be good. Jimmy Butler is not the type of guy to take days off either, and he's not gonna want to lose to the Magic. It is in Orlando, but
oh wait, I'm on the Christmas Day game. That's why I had that wrong. Sorry. I was looking at the Pelicans game. They are minus 4.5, and they're on the road. You are correct.
Home doesn't mean much, especially when you're only traveling, like a 30-minute flight from Miami to Orlando. It's basically a home game. Yep, I'm locking that in for 150.
Cool. All
I like that bet. The Rams, I don't know. I don't know if I'm too confident in them sweeping Seattle this year. And the Minnesota bet, bro, that's all you. I respect the balls.
That's all you. Bro, that's all you.
I got 500 left to fire on my lock. So
I know. I see that. I see you're without saying it. You are taking a page. You're maybe at least adopting something that I have started on this.
You might have started it, but I'm going to perfect it this week when I.
Okay, we'll see. I know Alex is like, I was 250 on everything. He doesn't give shits.
Alex doesn't do
No,
math.
this is smart, bro.
He doesn't know how numbers work.
You are.
I'm sorry, that shit works. My bad.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
He doesn't need to know how to do math. He doesn't need numbers.
I don't even know what math is, bro.
All right, Alex, you want to give us your lock?
Honestly, fuck you guys. I can read and I can do math, but yeah, we'll do my lock really fast. Hold on, let me see. Let me read this.
Have you seen the Twitter things on the election where it's like this election claim is being disputed? That's what I'm going to say about your statement about being able to read and do math. That claim is currently being disputed.
We're not sure. Okay. All right. It's a teaser. We all knew this was coming. No one needs to be surprised because it is Kansas City Falcons over 47.5.
Wow. That's a bold tease.
And Browns minus 3.5.
Okay. 2-team teaser.
I don't give a fuck.
Cleveland minus 3.5. KC Atlanta over 47.5. That is a big over for a fucking teaser. But
yeah, but it's Casey. Dude. They're gonna. Kansas City puts up at least 30, and then the Falcons. I mean, they'll be fine. Hopefully.
All right. Interesting. I like it. The double game teasers are always interesting. Do you get to hedge that? I guess it's teaser, but I mean, I guess you could still. I think they're both morning games though.
So I'll either start out really good or really bad.
Yep. That is how that will go. Okay. Ian, we'll get your thoughts on the locks after. You want me to go next, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Okay. I am stealing a page from my friend Alex's book a little bit. I had some success with it last week.
Stealing a page from a book that I could read.
I'm making my lock another moneyline parlay, just like last week. I'm going to do a 3-teamer. I'm going to take two pretty heavy favorites. I'm going to take Baltimore to beat The Giants, I think the Giants are pretty much eliminated at this point. They're decimated. Their offense can't score, and the Ravens' offense is absolutely rolling. I'm going to take Cleveland. We've already mentioned it. They're playing the Jets. That's all you really need to say about that game. And I'm actually going to take the Cardinals over our Niners, which I hate to do, but their line and their money line is just, I mean, the odds are just too favorable.
You realize we have a secret weapon, right?
If Josh Rosen is starting,
you do realize that we have a secret. Who's he drafted? Who's he drafted by, Kevin? Who's he drafted by?
I wrote this down before I knew that Josh Rosen
was he drafted by?
The Cardinals. I know.
Exactly. He knows things. Where did he go to school? UCLA. He's smart. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna roll.
He can read.
He can fucking read.
I'm scared of this bet if Josh Rosen is starting. But Arizona, they're at home. They have a lot to play for. We're mathematically eliminated. Our quarterback, we have currently one on the roster that wasn't on a practice squad 3 days ago. Again, those three teams just feel like they're going to win. I already mentioned the Cardinals have our number all the time, and I get that at plus money. So I get that at plus 106. I'm putting $450 on that to win almost $1,000. So Cleveland, Baltimore, and Arizona, three-way moneyline parlay. Nick, you're up.
This one is money. I put 500. Put 500 on it. The rest of my money, I probably put 500 on it. IRL as well because it's just that much of a lock, and it is going to be Browns minus 3.5 against the Jets. Shocker, obviously Baker's pulling.
I love that one.
Jets still suck, regardless of them somehow beating the Rams.
We just manifested them another win, though.
I might. Everyone will lose because I think Ian's going to take at least one of these teasers or that parlay.
Absolutely.
He's got to take one of them.
Except I do because
I'm not sure you can find 4 bets that don't involve the Browns. So I think he has no choice.
Ian is way too horny for teasers and way too horny for the Browns. So let's go.
I'm way too horny for Baker.
Yeah.
This one is also almost equally as easy. Bills -1 against the Patriots. It's just Cam Newton can't throw a football. New England doesn't look good. Stephon Gilmore just went down. Josh Allen and the Bills are rolling. Their defense is good. Their offense is good. They're hot. Even this isn't even, I guess, Belichick versus the Bills, historically would be one of those games, but I don't like them to play here with how they're playing. It just doesn't, the matchup doesn't make sense to me. I like the Bills -7, which is what the line is at. I almost made that one of my picks, but I ended up flexing it for the Heat because I ride with my boys. I love Miami, love the Florida teams. But, yep, Bills, Browns, teaser, 500. That one, take it to the bank.
Nick warned us in our little group chat before this. He said, I love my picks this week, and that's terrifying. And I understand why, because I actually like all your picks this week, which worries me.
Scary.
I just know there's a trash can bet, but you can have that one.
I'm gonna screen capture that one. You think you like?
Yeah, I'll clip that myself just for you when they win by 10 going away. All right, Ian, you want me to share my screen and show you some of the bets? You know what you're taking? What are you thinking here?
I got it. Okay, I'm for sure taking that Heat -4.5.
Yeah, buddy.
And just put everything at 250 right now, unless I change it.
Sure.
Oh wow, that's so stupid of you. Who would ever do that? Fuck you.
All right. Anyways,
you can't do math.
And then I think I'm gonna take your parlay, Kevin.
The money line?
Yeah.
Sad.
Pain.
I just don't want to bet on Trubisky, bro. It's classic Trubisky to start playing well at the end of the season.
I'm sorry,
and
so
then
to win.
I just think the Jags have way too much to lose by winning.
The Jags will try to lose.
The Jags are a respectable team that can actually lose a game when their franchise future depends on it.
Guys, Trevor Lawrence is destined to end up in New York. The Jags are going to find a way to win a game in the next.
Did you guys see the Jacksonville mayor tweeted that Christmas came early?
That's so funny. Yeah, lock that in. You can't disappoint the mayor of Jacksonville. Imagine what
I didn't even know Jacksonville had a mayor.
They don't. It's just the guy who hangs out by the gas station enough.
Yeah, it's just some dude who's drinking the same Coors Light can, sitting by the gas station.
Selling baby crocodiles by the gas pump.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and then
Ian doesn't care at all about what you guys just said.
Nope. Fuck. I think I'm gonna fade Nick with Minnesota. I'm gonna go
No
Saints
way!
Yeah, do it. I love
Another
it.
fade.
Yeah.
Fade worked last time. I when I faded you guys, it hit.
Okay,
I like
cool,
it.
Kevin.
I like it.
Okay, and then
You're gonna just avoid Alex entirely here. You're gonna give him a little love.
he never picks. He only apparently the only time he picks my picks is when it's Noah's pick. So
Yeah, and guess what? I win.
Alex, if you wanted to take your pick, you're gonna have to have a kid.
All right, well, I gotta have sex to have a kid, so I got a couple issues. Coach should not pop him out like he used to.
right now I'm in between Alex, your teaser, and Nick's teaser.
Okay, all right, bro. Eagles minus 2.5. Really? I thought you'd be all over that.
That over in that teaser is sus. 47 points in a teaser. That's
It's
just.
KC. It's gonna hit.
I think both teasers hit. I like your teaser. I just like mine more. Bills, Browns. Browns are gonna win by 3.5.
Don't do that. Don't you belittle me like that. Don't you belittle me.
All right, you know what? Yeah, fuck Alex. Nick, I'm going your teaser. I'm actually gonna put.
I'm out. See you guys. No point in me being on this podcast.
I want to put more than 250 on. Let's see. I'm gonna put 300 on this teaser. And then I'm gonna put.
Yeah, do the math right. Don't fuck up.
And then I'm gonna put
Ian, get your damn thing off my screen.
no.
That's what she said.
Nice.
Got it.
I'm gonna put 300 on the moneyline parlay.
Nice. You got to put 200 or 150 on one of these, or one or both.
Do you need a calculator?
I'll do. Yeah, I do. And I'll do 150 on this on the Heat.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Love
Very
it.
nice.
Ian is
Very
just
nice.
avoiding Alex, taking
Fuck you, dude. I can't wait to win this week.
a little love from me. He's actually taking two of Nick's picks and also fading one of them. So it tells you that he actually has no idea what he's doing. But all right, I like the picks. Quick recap, I guess. In general, we all like Cleveland. Shocker. We all like any team playing the Jets. Nick and I went a little basketball action, but we're actually pretty spread out this week, which is pretty cool. I think this is the first week that outside of the Cleveland game, we usually have like there's a couple teams we usually multiple people like, but I think that's the only kind of mutual one. We got some basketball. I like the Ravens. Alex took two lines. He took Indy and Philly, which nobody else did. So we may see some variance in who wins and loses, whereas usually I think we all either do well or we all struggle. So I know another big word for you. You can't spell that. But I think that about wraps up our show. Like I said, we're going to be a little quicker today, a little quick, nice 45 minutes for you guys, and then be back tomorrow. You guys got anything else before we close out for the day?
I am really looking over at my bets. This is the first week where I can actually say I think all of these might lose. I think every single one might lose.
Let's see.
I was feeling really good, and then now Ian didn't take any of them, and I don't feel good about
You're
it.
putting a lot of faith in Ian fading you and thinking that that's actually means anything. But
Watch these. If these all hit, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit my job. I'm just gonna start gambling because there's no way that these should all hit. But if it does, I'm gonna do it.
I'm also currently writing my DM to Josh Gordon right now, which I say.
Okay.
You say, what's up? We the boys from Don't Mind the Fade. Heard of us? A question mark.
You're suspended.
We're ranked 1,478th in the young adult talking about sports, pretending they know more than they do category on Spotify.
We're coming for you, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, we're coming. All right. I have a feeling that Nick and I being way too confident in our picks and Alex hating all of his bodes poorly for us and well for him. As usual, we're usually not good at this type of thing, but we are doing better and we're looking up. We're continuing to have some fun. We had a couple good weeks in a row, and hopefully we give you guys some free Christmas money to pay back some of those gifts you have. Again, special episode tomorrow. Shout out to Nip Yada. We're gonna have a ton of fun with that. Hopefully you guys tune in at 7:30. Check our social media for more updates. Put out some more content. Peep the podcast on Spotify or YouTube tomorrow, or maybe even tonight. Any last words before I say got a jet? Recap.
Shout out Nip Yada.
Yeah, shout out to Yada. Come on, it's gonna be a good time. Grab a drink or a tall glass of water, whatever floats your boat.
We're gonna need some water, I think. Shout out to B-Craft for tuning in. And
Guys, we're getting weird tomorrow night. Tune in.
yeah,
Let's do it.
all right, fellas. Take it easy, guys. Have a
Be
good night.
hungover for Christmas.
Evan will take his pants off.
Nice.
You.